I was James's mistress for 5 years, but now his partner Isabella is coming back. Our relationship is about to end. 2 a.m. The summon stone glows.
Bring contraceptive pills to me now.
I'm at his chamber door, soaked from the storm. He stares at my drenched clothes.
Who told you to be such an obedient she-wolf?
I hand him the pouch.
The pills you asked for.
He brushes my knuckles with his thumb.
Isabella hasn't arrived yet. Why don't we make use of them first?
I freeze, then he laughs.
Just kidding. I'm not that much of a monster.
He leans against the doorframe.
I arranged a mate meeting for you next week. You've run at my side for years. I don't want you to feel discarded. You'll go, won't you?
His eyes are cold. I know the truth. His mate is returning to the territory. He's disposing of me before she arrives. I clench my fists.
Just send me the location. Alpha.
He flinches at the word alpha. I turn to leave.
Wait,
He says. He wraps his heavy cloak around my shoulders. He grabs the collar, pulling me close.
don't leave tonight.
But isn't someone else coming?
He looks annoyed.
You actually believe that? You think I'm nothing but a ruthless beast? Who else has there been but you?
He carries me to his bed, but then he whispers the truth against my ear.
This is the last time. Isabella returns to the territory tomorrow. I don't want her to suspect a thing. So be good. Go to that meeting.
The mask is finally off. He's choosing her. I don't say a word. I bite his shoulder with everything I have. James Vane is a literal beast. They say alphas slow after their prime years. With him, that's a total lie. The dawn light was already bleeding through the stone walls. He finally finished and headed to the bathing chamber. I grabbed my clothes and slipped out. That's our unwritten rule. He hates sleeping beside anyone. For 5 years, no matter how exhausted, I always crept to the guest chamber alone. Next morning, I rushed downstairs. He was back from the training yard, shirtless, muscles carved like stone.
I had the servants leave you food.
No time. I'll be late to the hall.
I'll ride with you.
No!
I blurted out.
My rank elevation results come out today. I can't arrive at your side. The pack will think I earned my title on your back.
The room went dead silent. He stopped and let out a cold laugh.
Fine. Suit yourself.
He held out a sealed letter.
Your arranged mate meeting. Next week.
My head started spinning. One night made me almost forget. I came here to end this. The reason I agreed to deliver that herb pouch last night was to end our 5-year secret arrangement. I didn't want to seem desperate. I took the letter. My hands were cold.
Okay, I whispered. I'll go.
I've stayed at James's Pack Manor every week for years. Back then, I'd carry bundles of spare clothes every time. He built me a whole wardrobe chamber just so I'd stop lugging them. But today, I'm clearing it all out. Everything gone. James leaned against the doorframe, watching.
We're just Alpha and pack member from now on,
I said. He let out a cold, sharp laugh.
Don't worry. I won't make things difficult for you.
I rushed into the great hall just before the morning bell. My packmate pressed a warm drink into my hands.
Don't forget us when you're leading the unit!
I shook my head.
Nothing's decided yet.
You deserve it. You've pushed harder than anyone.
5 years of blood and sweat, it's yours!
I smiled at the whole group.
If I get it, I'm treating everyone to a feast!
The hall erupted in cheers. I watched the announcement board, heart hammering. Then the scroll was pinned up.
We regret to inform you. Rank, elevation denied.
My mind went completely blank. The group crowded around, then dead silence. The Beta Elder strode in, the woman at his side.
This is Isabella, new head, appointed personally by Alpha James.
I looked up and stopped breathing. She looked exactly like the portrait, the one James kept hidden close to him always. I felt like I'd been struck by lightning. I walked to James's chamber like a hollow shell. I couldn't stop wiping away my tears. I knocked. James said coldly,
Enter.
My eyes were red. I broke the moment I opened my mouth.
Why?
I asked, voice trembling. He didn't even look up.
What?
Why did you hand Isabella my title?
He finally looked at me.
She wanted it.
Just because she wanted it? What about the 7 years I gave you and this pack? I nearly died on that rogue border assignment.
James stood and walked toward me.
Claire, this is reality. I decide everything here.
I just wanted fairness.
I sobbed. He let out a cruel, low laugh.
Fairness. You dare speak to me about fairness? If you hadn't shared my bed, you'd never have gotten through the gate. You took the easy path. Now you want fairness?
His words hit like a blade across the face. I had worked with everything I had for 7 years. I pushed myself past the breaking point every single day. I had to prove I belonged here, but he was right. I entered this pack because of him. That's how all of this started. He gave when it suited him and discarded me when it didn't. I have no right to speak of fairness, so I'm done. I'm leaving this pack today. Meeting James was like something from a fable. I had just come of age and arrived in Silverstone territory alone. My mate bond had been broken. He'd chosen another she-wolf without a word. I was drowning in grief and the weight of starting over, so I went to the pack tavern to drink the pain away. I had never had that much ale before. I drank until I completely lost my senses. Usually I'm too timid to speak to strangers, but that night I walked straight up to the most powerful wolf in the room. He sat alone, cold, turning everyone away without a glance. That wolf was James Vane. I sat down and put my hand on his shoulder.
Want to come back to my den tonight?
I asked. He took a slow sip and laughed low.
I've never met anyone as bold as you.
That first night in my small den was pure fire. I had never known anything like it. I lost myself completely from the very first touch. I thought we'd be strangers by sunrise. I was wrong. The next morning, I went to pack headquarters for my entry trial. I looked up and saw him seated at the head of the table in his alpha's mantle. I recognized him instantly, but held myself together. A few hours later, I received my entry offer. On my first day, he caught me alone in the corridor.
Claire, isn't it? Can you handle a physical-only relationship?
I'm usually cautious, but his eyes were too deep to refuse.
I can do that.
I whispered. The moment I said it, I knew I was done for. I fell for him, hopelessly and completely. Alpha and pack member by day, secret lovers by night. He gave me fine furs, rare jewels, everything an alpha could offer. But he also trained me, pushed me, taught me everything about this pack. I started to hope he might love me back one day, but today the dream finally shattered. I was cast aside like a fool who never learned her place. I finally understood the painful truth. If it was never meant to be yours, it never will be. Since I didn't get the rank elevation, I don't even need his seal to leave. I went to the elder's chamber, and it was done within the hour. Diana, the pack elder, pulled me into a long hug.
Thank you for everything, Diana,
I said.
Can you do one last thing for me? Keep my departure quiet for now. I don't want anyone to know I'm gone yet.
She's the only one who ever knew about me and James. She looked at me and gave a slow nod.
I promise.
That evening, my grandmother's messenger bird arrived.
Sweetheart, did you get the rank elevation? You promised I'd be the first to know.
My throat tightened. I couldn't hold back.
Grandma, I'm leaving Silverstone territory.
Silence on the other end for a long moment.
That's wonderful news. I've missed you every single day. Come home. I'll make everything you love.
I started sobbing and couldn't stop. I knew she was just trying to comfort me. She used to boast to every elder in the village about my place in the pack. I had planned to build us a proper den here after the elevation, a real home, just the two of us. I had imagined it so clearly, but reality was just too cruel. I couldn't sleep that night. I decided to go out for a walk. I spotted two wolves hug ahead. They were James and Isabella. Then I saw the ring, the rare silver ring. My heart stopped entirely. I knew that ring better than anyone alive. I had saved for months to commission it for him.
You shouldn't spend what you can't spare on me. There's really no need.
He had said.
But you deserve the best.
I told him. He kissed me, his eyes full of warmth. Given our arrangement, I never expected James to actually wear it. The next morning, he walked into the great hall with it on his hand. He even caught my eye and smirked, turning his hand slowly. Every she-wolf in the hall whispered about it for days. The ring was now on another she-wolf's hand. They looked so perfect together. It struck me all at once. The one he was ever willing to hold through the night was never me. 1 week until I left the pack. Then Isabella appeared at the gathering hall. She slammed a sealed pouch onto the table between us. Inside was a single strand of my hair.
I found this in James's guest chamber. So you're the secret she-wolf.
Before I could speak, ice-cold water hit me across the face. Then came the slap. Hard.
How can you sink this low?
She hissed. I raised my hand to strike back, but my wrist was caught midair. It was James. He didn't even look at me.
Go to the stable, Isabella. I'll handle this.
Isabella was shaking with sobs.
You replaced me within 6 months of us parting?
The moment she was gone, James's eyes turned to ice.
Did I not make it clear? She was never to know about us.
I pulled my wrist free and laughed.
She came to me. I was waiting for my arranged meeting. The one you set up yourself, remember?
I tilted my head toward the courtyard.
He's here.
James's face drained of color, his jaw locked tight.
Fine,
He said through his teeth.
Enjoy yourself.
He threw his cloak over my shoulders and walked away without looking back. The meeting was a disaster, an arrogant alpha heir with nothing worth hearing. When I got back to my quarters, a shadow was waiting. James was leaning against the stone wall, arms crossed.
Back so soon? No moonlit walk? No shared meal?
I tried to pass him, but he blocked my path.
Are you that devoted to me? No interest in any other wolf at all?
Then he dropped it.
I'm taking Isabella as my Luna. Don't entertain any other ideas. 'Cause trouble and I'll have you exiled from this territory.
My heart cracked clean through. I kept my eyes dry.
You have nothing to worry about, Alpha James. I know exactly where I stand.
I walked up the stone stairs without looking back. Below, James stood in the dark and lit a cigar. He watched my chamber window until the light went out.